Good morning everybody, it's Eleanor here from the Love of Stitches here on Flosstube and also over on Instagram, same name. So I don't have much to show you this Wednesday morning, it's been one of those weeks, so I thought I'd go through all my, some of the finishes I found this morning, and I think I found a new way of storing them so they don't get ruined. So I've got a pile here that's all finished. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go through them one by one, show you what I've done. And I'd also like to give it a big thank you to everybody that has liked and subscribed since my last video. Yeah, where have you all come from? But it's nice to see you, and don't forget to check out my Instagram. I'm hoping to start posting more on my Instagram like I used to do, but right then, here we go. Oh, and can I say that I watched the Camping Stitcher the other day, which is Chris. Absolutely love her work, absolutely beautiful. Check her out if you've not had a chance to look at her. But she was on about doing a challenge, which was work on something that you've already got kitted up. So it's something I'm gonna think about doing because I do have quite a few pieces kitted up, but we'll see. So let's go back to these whips because I've just digressed, haven't I? And first we have a lovely piece, and it's a Scottish sampler, and I did it whilst in Scotland a couple of years ago during COVID, and we were on holiday, and it is, bear with me, Agnes' husband, age 11, from Wigton, 1862, and this is Hands Across the Sea. And I actually found her grave, so which was brilliant because Wigton is the national book town of Scotland, and it's about 10 miles away from where we stay. So do love going there. Got all those greens and reds. So that's one of my finishes. Now, this one was a carriage house samplings, and it was the first sampler that I did, and I can't remember the name of it, but there we go. I was really pleased with that. You will no doubt guess that the majority of these are on 40 count, unless otherwise stated. But all my samplers are definitely on 40 count. But yeah, that is one of the first samplers that I did, and I really like that. This is a la-di-da, and it's a rabbit. I really like that. It's a beautiful stitch, and it was so nice to work on. Next we have Hands Across the Sea samplers, and it is Louisa Collymore. And I did it in Silks for You, a variegated one. There we go. and this I do believe is on 32 or 28 count, and it's called Needleworker. So I did it on a full fat quarter, and it's on a variegated, sorry, it's on a opalescent fabric, which I do believe I got from Sparkly's. I really like that. Next we have another Hands Across Sea samplers, and it is a little gem, and it's a Sarah Spencer, and I actually did this in the call for a Vera Soir. This was one of my lockdown stitches. It was beautiful to work on. There we go. And then we've got another Hands Across the Sea samplers, and it is Anne Morrison. There we go. Look at all those eyelets. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful to work on. I do apologise if you can hear some noise from outside. One of my neighbours is having her roof replaced, so they're making quite a bit of a racket out there. They're taking all the slates off at the moment. So, and I do have some in here as well. This is only a small fraction of what I finished. These are the ones I just picked up this morning. I thought, oh, I'll just show them to you. So let's just take these out of here. Oh, this one is a Blackburn design. I think it was Coming to My Garden, which I dedicated to my late mother. There we go. So it's got her name on and year of birth. And I did this on my favourite fabric, which is Dr. Smith's Tonic, with all the called for thread. So it's a beautiful stitch to work on, that one. And this is one I really do need to get framed, especially because it's dedicated to my mum. And my mum was a stitcher as well. So this next one is on a 32 count opalescent from Sparkly's, and it is a Nora Corbett, and it's the mother of the bride. And I just love how that is on that fabric. And I really enjoyed doing that. So there we go. The next one is a Mirabilia. When I started this, I didn't really know about different fabrics and things. And if I'd have known, I wouldn't have stitched it on this fabric, because I didn't like it, and it took me forever to finish it because I was determined. But it is Roses of Provence, and the fabric is, it's really, really stiff, and it is a 28 count fabric. do believe it's the call for fabric. So you might be able to see there's lots of beads on there as well. All the beads in her hair. We've got some more on her dress. There we go. Next we have another blackbird. All joys for thine. Another one done with the call for threads. And I finished this, what, 4 years ago, because it's got 2020 on it, as well as my initials. I enjoyed working on that. Oh, this one I finished last year, and it was finished after I last filmed last year, and I really wanted to get it finished. And it is my Long Dog Samplers A Spirit of Verlander. There we go. As you can see, she's all finished. And it was on 40 count Zobia with a Silks for You variegated thread. Look how that stands out there. Yeah, absolutely loved working on that. So the next is a Heaven and Earth. It's the only Heaven and Earth I've ever finished, and it's a Jasmine Beckett Griffith, one of the fairies. It does need a good wash. It's not being washed, hence the reason it's still got all the squares above it. But yeah, I did the majority of this on a paper chart. That's why it took me forever. And then Pattern Keeper came out, so I got to do some of it on Pattern Keeper. There we go. There is another one that's opposite of her, and I do have that as well, and it's sort of like a white effect fairy for the white swan. That's the black swan. One of my sisters absolutely hates this. She finds the eyes really weird, whereas I love it. I really do. Hence the reason why I did it. So yeah, and I love the shading on that bauble. Something like 78,000 stitches in that. So she's beautiful. And the next one we've got is Emily Harben by get my brain back in While Starry Snaps. Oh, and it's the last one on this. There we go. I enjoyed doing this. All it is 2 colours, and it's the called for. Is it called for? I don't think it is actually, but it is a nice green. So there we go. See, I do have a mixture of stuff. Like I said, this is just a small fraction of my finishes. I do have quite a few small ones somewhere. The question is, where have I put them? Some of these were in this, which rolls up, but I got myself some skirt hangers because I need to sort out my clothes. But I thought these skirt hangers would be perfect to hang some of these finishes on, and then they're all hung in one place. There you go. Let me know what you think. Then and I can just hang them up in the wardrobe where they're safe. Maybe put cotton, you know, like a cotton pillowcase over the top to protect them from dust and things like that, until I can afford to get them all framed. So, like I said, not much to show you today, so I thought I'd show you a few of my finishes. I won't be around next week. As I said last week, we are going to Scotland with my mother-in-law. We're taking my mother-in-law up to where we enjoy going, and hopefully she might like it as well. You never know. So the week after, I will be back to my normal schedule, and we'll be able to see what I've been working on. And you never know, I might have baby news. I might not, because if she's out like her mother was, she was 2 weeks late. So, but you never know. Again, thank you all for liking and subscribing, and the lovely messages that have been left for me. And I will speak to you all in 2 weeks' time. Take care. God bless.